JCV, the good guy.
All right, let's not get crazy.
Let's not get crazy. But I do, this is the grand finale of our little summer session. We call these. We had a lot of fun. A lot of fun on these, but I think people have been expecting me to play really quickly.
Coming soon to theaters.
Oh, yeah. It's the grand finale of the VHS Trailer Game. I am the Game Master, and these are my clues. You got the whole crew here. We are, I don't know if anyone caught that Birdcage episode a couple of weeks back.
Oh, yeah.
But if you were doing some math, things have shifted dramatically in the standings.
Let's see.
Don't worry, you're still playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song for me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people that are dramatic and some people that are a little bit. So Andrew, as he just mentioned, now has 40 points. He got 2 big ones from the Birdcage.
Nice.
He's a firm third place, but still, I will say there's enough points on the board for Andrew to win. I will say that.
Look at that.
Chris is now in second place.
Yeah. Oh,
he got only 5 points from the Birdcage, which gave him a final total of 54 points. And now Eric will be your regular season champion as we're now going into the playoffs, as you understand.
Of course. Of course.
56 big points. He got 10 points on that Birdcage episode that he desperately needed.
Well, the people that desperately need the cabin merchandise, they'll be getting that in the mail because I won the pennant or whatever, right?
Exactly. You get an Eastern Conference champion T-shirt.
That's right.
That's right.
I see your loyalties have shifted, Steven.
I have no loyalties. I am the omnipotent Game Master. Apologies.
Mm-hmm. Is he really omnipotent?
Yeah, I know everything.
All right. We'll leave it in for now, but we're going to have the team look into that.
So I am going to do my best to keep up and keep score. And at the end of this, I will crown a champion, and we will find out what episode we will be redoing, which will be our first episode of next week, of next season 14?
Season 14.
Jesus
which
Christ.
Is next week. Yeah.
That is next week. That's super exciting.
Fucking unbelievable.
So as you know, I'm going to ask a series of questions. The first one to buzz in gets it. But nothing. If you can't buzz in twice for the same round, yada, yada, yada. You know how this shit goes.
Yes.
Yep. Just an FYI. This first round and the next round as well are off the Universal Soldier VHS tape that came out in 1992.
Okay.
So set your brain to 1992.
Sure.
It's usually there anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Round one.
Right.
Game Master's Clue. Fuck. A critically lauded lo-fi indie slow burner that got some recent reappraisal now that its director is back to his man at a desk with a notebook shtick. This one's about a sensitive drug dealer. Eric Sisko.
Light Sleeper.
Light Sleeper for 5 big points.
That's a big boy.
Paul Schrader. I can't believe that was on this.
It's insane that someone is going to buy Universal Soldier and then watch
really
Light Sleeper
Yeah,
after it.
insane.
Good for them if they do, though.
So you wanted to watch Universal Soldier.
I'm having sex with Susan Sarandon.
What about me as a sensitive drug
Run some drugs uptown first before Universal Soldier starts. Is that okay?
That movie is excellent, by the
love
way.
it.
Incredible
I love
movie.
it.
I think even like of all, I really like Constant Gardner. Yeah,
Master Gardner.
Master Gardner.
Yeah.
I really like Master Gardner, and I liked
Card
Counter, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, First Reformed is probably it's a coin flip between First Reformed and Light Sleeper is the best of those movies.
Light Sleeper, it might be my favorite Schrader movie,
Yes,
period.
yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, here we go. Round 2. Everybody get their hands ready on them buzzers.
Right, get it off my crotch. Okay, here we go.
Game Master's Clue.
Of course.
An appropriately violent debut for one of the most important directors of the 1990s, set to some super sounds of the 70s, Andrew Jupin.
Reservoir Dogs.
That is Reservoir
There you go.
Dogs
Nice.
for 5 big points for Andrew Jupin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
See you next season.
My mind was going El Mariachi for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
Good
could have
call.
been.
The set to the super sound of the 70s was the real, like,
Yeah.
By the way, this has never been officially released. The trivia. It has
For
never
Reservoir
been,
Dogs?
Yes, has never been officially released in South Korea, as it's illegal to portray torture or killing of police officers.
Oh, come on.
What about Undercover Cops?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it good in North Korea? Can
Oh,
they-
wait, the guy that gets his ear cut off is openly
He's an open
back
cop.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to me, Marvin Nash. They're never going to see this in North Korea, South Korea. You're going to be fine.
We all know about you, sir.
All right. Now for round 3 and 4. We're set your clocks to 1999 for Universal Soldier: The Return.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Okay, round 3, Game Master's Clue.
Yeah.
A comedy action hybrid dealie that has an ex-convict pretending to be a cop to find his secret stash from years before. Game Master's Clue. Chris Cabin.
Blue Streak?
It is Blue Streak for 5 big points. Wow, look at us. I love everybody's on the top of their game.
Unreal.
Titans are playing each other.
Where are they playing?
Is that the Martin Lawrence movie?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was between that and National Security. Is the other one,
this is
I
the one
think?
where he said.
Oh, is it him and Tim Robbins?
No, this is that's Nothing But Trouble. This is Martin Lawrence is a convict who's a jewel thief. He stashes his diamond before he gets arrested, and oops, they turned the place where he stashed it into a police station.
Right.
And to get in, he has to
Right.
pretend to be a cop.
But
yada yada yada.
You said Nothing But Trouble. You said you were omnipotent. That movie is Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Ooh,
So
wow,
now
look at
that's
this.
subtracting 5 points.
That guy will-
Pulling the curtain back, dude.
God damn it.
Steve's just a little guy in a voting booth making a bunch of smoke and mirrors.
Pretty damn close.
Pretty fun movie, that Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, Nothing to Lose was actually super fun.
Okay.
I saw that in theaters.
Me too.
Ooh.
That's him and Tim Robbins. Yeah, this is him and Luke Wilson is the other guy.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, round 4. Still in 1999.
Got it.
Game Master's Clue. An immature slacker gets saddled with a little kid in a smash hit comedy that likely did a lot for the late 66 approval. I saw Andrew first.
Big Daddy?
It is Big Daddy.
Yeah, I knew that too.
Yes, and Eric was right behind him.
I was on your heels.
Working trivia, by the way. Working title was Guy Gets Kid.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Wow.
that's what working titles are for. And thank God it was changed.
Also, the working title of Sound of Freedom.
Yes.
GGK2.
I guess that's the end of the game. Oh, wait. Let me just open my tray real quickly.
This is DVD.
Yeah, it's the DVD trailer game where the media is smaller, the tracks might skip, and the points are doubled.
Oh,
boy. God.
Here we go.
This is just set up to make me lose.
Mhm.
You're doing this to fuck me. To
It's
quote Tarantino.
It's a fun bonus game, Eric Siska.
Okay.
3 rounds here, by the way, and each one will be a movie that we did this last season that certainly came out on DVD. The trailer is from. So from R.I.P.D. from 2013.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
That's rough.
So that's it. And then obviously points are doubled. So just an FYI. So even if you're not, you might be clever to be like, I don't know what this is, and no one's buzzing in, but I'll wait for the next thing because I'll still get 8 or 6 points. Something
Interesting.
Like that.
Okay.
Just a way to
right.
think.
The
Just a way to
second-
think.
Right, right.
Just a
Some
way
bit
to
of
think.
strategy.
Yeah.
Some strategy here.
Mm.
Game Master's Clue. The end of a trilogy of sorts. This finds 5 friends in a bar crawl that turns apocalyptic. Eric Siska.
At World's End.
It is. Take that one more time.
The World's End.
The World's End.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's fucked
Is
up.
it? I guess I was thinking of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
all
I guess
right,
the title in there is.
No, you know what? You got to give it to him.
Are you sure?
Well, because what are we going to do? You can't just. We know
We don't
the
have a new
answer.
one.
Yeah, we all know the answer.
Okay,
yes.
why don't take some points off of it then? Because you're doubling everything.
That's
you
true.
know,
Yeah,
you can give me
maybe
regular
I'll
points.
give you a halvesy. How does that sound?
Sure.
5 points.
Sure.
Halvesy and then a handy.
I'm
later.
already well ahead of these chumps.
Yes.
So
Not necessarily.
sorry, everyone.
No, that's okay. This is fine. I think this is going to be the controversial thing.
I know.
The controversial ruling.
They're going to be talking about this in sports history. for
Exactly.
many
Absolutely.
years.
We're
There's gonna
getting
be a
30 for 30.
They're just 4 fat guys literally in a room, one with 3 loose leaf pieces of paper.
And then what they didn't realize was once that door opened again, the 4 of them would be changed forever.
All right. So, all right. I will now be.
All right. Sorry.
No, we're good. We're good. So, So this is now from Saw 4. Everybody remembers that?
Okay.
2007.
Yeah.
Game Master's Clue.
Mhm.
This sequel to an 80s action mainstay was directed by its franchise star and ups the stakes with insane violence and enough HGH to choke a horse. Eric Siska.
Rambo?
It is Rambo,
Nice.
and that's the
That's
correct
it.
answer.
Wow. Yeah, 2008's Rambo.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And that was just called Rambo, so
that
I
was-
was in the
That
clear.
is, yes.
Heroes never tagline. Heroes never die. They just reload. By the way, we have a
They just get
fun
bigger.
commentary on that movie of watching all those people explode. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
Patreon.
just people popping left and right.
Yes, sir.
Patreon.com/We Hate Movies for that Rambo 2008 commentary track.
Eric, you got it. I think that just seemed.
We don't know.
Well,
yeah,
we'll see.
probably.
That's
We'll
anyone's
probably.
game. He's got, who the hell knows? There might be a goddamn Betamax round.
Oh, dude. Excellent.
Laser
No.
disc round.
This is actually the final clue of the whole dang season here. 10 big points still on the board from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift 2006.
Okay.
That's kind of around where we are.
Okay.
Game Master's Clue.
Hmm.
A comedy horror film that was a stepping stone for a writer-director who came from incredibly gory beginnings, which helped him move on to some of the big franchise movies. Fear not, though, this movie is plenty gross. Andrew Jubin.
The Frighteners?
It is not The Frighteners.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
but
a
that's maybe
comedy
little too
horror
early.
film that was a stepping stone. Chris Cabin.
Slither.
It is Slither for 10 big
Wow.
points.
Sure, James
Nice.
Gunn's
Yeah.
Sliver.
Never saw it, actually.
Not bad.
it's okay.
If you
Yeah,
like, if you like the really gross body horror stuff, it's fun.
The whole ad campaign was like a fat guy in a bathtub. I'm like, buddy, I got a mirror.
I think it was a lady. Wasn't it a lady?
It's a
in the
lady. It's a lady. She's like,
bathtub?
something's wrong with
Yeah.
me.
And then I was like, buddy, I got a mirror because I got a lady in the tub with me. And
See, I got a worm breeding inside my stomach as well, and it's just been
Yeah.
doing that.
How do you think I snagged her? I go after the wormed.
All right, Steve's doing math.
He's doing
Calculating.
calculations.
Yes.
Calculations are
Steve
happening,
said-
folks.
come on.
Apparently, there is no HD DVD round, no
There's
Blu-ray
not.
round.
Sorry, this is all tension, isn't it?
This is ridiculous.
Sure.
This is Catholic school education right here. This
I just want to double check and not be fucked up.
That's true.
Yep, all right. So final standings.
Yeah.
This is a huge deal, guys. This is huge. And so Andrew came in with a respectable 50 points. Picked up 10 big points in this game.
There we go.
Chris Cabin is in second place
Yes.
with a
Finally.
sexy 69 points.
Ooh, nice. The best score of all time.
And Eric Siska has 76 points. And in case you're wondering, that 5 points really wouldn't have.
If
We're
you take
okay.
it out, if you take it out completely, I would have still won.
Oh,
Exactly.
he's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
It's all fine.
Oh
So just,
boy!
there
Look
it
at
is,
this. The ticker
76.
taker. I just like to thank not you.
no, definitely not.
I would like to thank myself
Of course.
and the real heads out there that were supporting me from the start that knew I could do it.
hmm
There were a lot of people that doubted me, Chris Cabin, along the way.
You should thank Steve for deciding to stop, rigging it. This
Yeah, stop giving.
That's
I stopped
true.
giving.
You
Chris
should-
those-
you
those
should be
envelopes.
thanking him for that one.
Stop this season.
He did it just for you.
So this is okay. So you got you're admitting you have an asterisk by every win you had. So this is the first legitimate win.
Yes,
Well,
this
now
is of course.
everything-
Yes,
now
everything is up in contention now.
Now with the World's End thing, that's what I got an asterisk too. Like
That's
everybody's
fair.
got an
That's
asterisk.
fair.
Okay.
Well, I think everyone can stay tuned for next week while we cover a movie that even Chris Cabin wanted to cover.
I know.
We are going to redo Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Wow.
Who was even going to think it was going to be another
And
one?
it's going to be a bit of a reappraisal for me. I think I actually like it more now than I did then. I always hated it, but now I kind of like it more. So
My
we'll see what happens.
Second favorite prequel.
Well, I
How
mean,
about that?
the last time we did it, there's now been like, I don't know, 15 years of like more Star Wars.
There's been
shit.
Yes.
like
So
much
more Star
bevy
Wars.
of Star Wars
Quite a lot.
disasters
Yes.
specifically.
And our original episode on it was from 2012, I believe.
Wow.
Yes, that sounds right.
11
So-
years of Star Wars that has changed.
11 years in the making from then till this moment of victory.
And be correct. Know this now. We are going to repeat some jokes. Get ready for it. Shut
Yes.
your mouth right now.
Well, here's it. Nobody listened to the episode.
I'm not gonna
Sure.
do
Don't
There
do
you go.
that. No,
There you go.
I can't do that anyway. It's
Yeah.
terrifying. But like, we don't want to be doing that. Can I say what mine was going to be?
Please.
Because
Yes,
I think
yes.
we'd be having fun in the studio all the
Well,
same.
what's this?
Judge Dredd.
Oh, yeah.
that'd be a good one,
That's a
too.
good one,
We're
yeah.
gonna do Judge Dredd. So.
Because we could have more talk of actual Dredd as well. Because
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're ever doing
we're getting way closer to, you mean the movie Dredd?
Yeah.
I thought we're just moving more as a society
Yeah,
to the Judge Dredd.
Well, sure.
State of living.
We're recording this in August. I thought I was at the cursed earth when I left my fucking house this
Jesus
morning.
Christ.
Yep.
Sweating. Folks, listen to this. Sweating when you get out of the shower.
Yeah.
So you towel off, and then all of a sudden you just start getting wet again.
Yeah.
You're
I hate
sweating.
it. It's
At
like
that
your whole
point-
body's just pissing nonstop.
At that point,
Feels
you
like.
just want Scott Wilson and his buddies to take you apart and eat your fucking flesh.
And speaking of all of that, there's one more prize for Eric Siska. He gets to go into the Cameo Slush Fund.
Oh, baby.
God.
So next
That's
week
right.
you will hear a redone episode of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace and hear whomever Eric has chosen for the cameo.
Wow, yeah. Well, we'll see. It should be, I don't know. Damn, I got a lot to think about.
I wonder if it should be Star Wars adjacent because
Maybe.
I would bet $5 that Peter Serafinowicz is on Cameo.
Oh, sure, yeah. I bet they
The
all
voice
are.
of Darth Maul.
Oh, there's plenty. I'm sure they're all out there.
But don't. There's I'm sure there's a bunch of WHM lovable characters still on poking around there. Maybe Jim Caviezel is on there.
yeah. I'll have to cross-reference all their rap sheets to make sure we don't get in trouble.
Absolutely.
Eric, your win at the VHS trailer game is itself a sound of freedom
That's right.
for many of us.
The game master, the cruel game master, had children in crates that I am now able to unlock this. This was the whole what it was. This was all about. This was all it was about the whole time was trying to win this game to free those children that Chris was complicit in their capture.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I have to do that. I have to do that to do against it. I have to be of them to take them down.
That's right. You got to
And-
think like them
Yeah,
by
see?
being them.
Guess what?
Yes.
News in from the internet. I found the actual sound of freedom.
Oh, really?
You ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
It's a part.
I found it.
You dug through all the internet.
So also, by the way, next
Yes.
week, you do want to come back, not just for the reappraised brand new episode of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, not only to hear who Eric chooses as a cameo, but there's a big Patreon announcement coming up next week as
right.
well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Major news next week on many levels.
Yes.
Sir.
That's right. So until then, gang, thank you for letting us have this summer reprieve. It's necessary literally every year. And we are so stoked to be back better than ever with season 14 just next week. But until then, enjoy this live episode from Phoenix, Arizona. It was a great club. What the fuck was it called? CB Live, I believe.
That sounds
CB
right.
Live.
Great club, great
folks.
staff, great
Lo-
audience.
Oh,
The
yeah.
audience, second to none.
Beautiful
First time in
people.
Arizona, I loved it. I had a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great time.
Managed to avoid all the political whack jobs. It was great. But here we go talking Universal Soldier. This is back November of 2022.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind because who knows what kind of dated comments are there. So there you go. We'll see you next week, folks. Enjoy. Bye-bye.